It's the pizza party. Oh, sorry, wrong podcast. I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm Alan, and this is the barkcast.
Woo, yeah. Well, let's make a movie. Let's make a podcast together, guys. Oh. So.
But remember, Alan, let's pinky promise.
Yeah, we got a pinky.
No,
Yeah.
don't tell me wiseau me, motherfucker.
Oh.
Shit! I remember that. Fuck.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, that guy is so weird. I met him in real life.
I thought you would have cut that immediately.
Yeah.
No,
Did you get an autographed Red Bull bottle
fuck
from him?
no. It was the weirdest shit ever. It came to me. I did not to him.
Where was this at?
It was 2 years ago at LA's Comic-Con, or Kamikaze, how it used to be called.
Mm-hmm.
I was just walking towards everywhere, just browsing stuff. I passed by his booth, and I was just looking around like, whatever. I'm just gonna get a candy from there because it was Halloween. And then someone just came on over. Stop! What? What's going on? And then it was him. He's just wearing all black, you know how he usually dresses up.
Yeah.
With sunglasses, of course. And then he goes, "You had to say the magic word." Like, I was like looking around, please? No, you had to say trick or treat. And I was like, trick or treat. He's just laughing.
He's a very enthusiastic man.
I know, but he's such an asshole too.
It's kind of cute sometimes, actually.
I know.
Like,
I'm still sticking with my theory that he's an alien.
No, I just think he's some random Iranian prince from I don't know.
actually, he's the one that you hear about all the time in the emails.
Probably.
And then he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna take your money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run away with it." If anyone in the comments knows that song.
I don't. I wish I did. That seemed like a good reference. I thought you were going with a bit there.
No, it's from a song.
All right. So let's see what we got. We got
Years.
yes,
Yeah.
years ahead of us,
Yeah.
including the new year.
Yeah, New Year's.
All right. What we're
Isn't
gonna
it tomorrow?
talk about? Well, yeah, it is
Yeah, well,
tomorrow.
not yet, but you know, this is the New Year's special.
Yeah, you also
Yeah.
just put a huge timestamp on when we recorded this. Nice.
What?
All right. So let's talk about favorite movies of the year, games, all that stuff.
But first, what was your week?
My week was fine. I didn't do shit.
Okay.
I went to Palm Springs with Gwen, and I had Laos food for the first time. I didn't know that was a thing, and it was fine. You know, it was okay. It's fish drenched in a bunch of sauce, and they charged up the ass. It was
40?
$16
Oh, okay.
for a tiny plate and like a single slice of salmon.
Oh, bullshit.
That was some bullshit. But I did also get some really good sales. GameStop had an after sale. I don't normally walk in there, but I had to go gift shopping because one of my nephews likes Five Nights at Freddy's. So I just got him a sister location toy set. I was like, there, easy, fucking easy. I got it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they sell that shit everywhere. In Hot
Yeah,
Topic
and I didn't have to look very hard.
Yeah.
But I did see the game section, and Yakuza 0 was $30, and I got Uncharted Lost Legacy for $20. So I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Funny story about that, actually. When I saw that, and they had a little sticker there, it was like, get two, get one free, but it was used. So I was like, oh, well, let me see the used version of Yakuza 0. For some fucking reason, the used version was still $54. And so they were like the GameStop employee was trying to talk to me, being like, well, you see, if you think about it, if you get the used version of Yakuza and the used version of Uncharted, which are $54 and like $35, you can get a third game free. And was like,
What?
but it's cheaper to buy the cheaper new versions of
You
the
know
same
the
game.
one that you actually support the industry with?
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like the math kind of didn't add up in the end, because it was like, I mean, I could get a third game, but there wasn't a third game I particularly wanted.
Remember, Iranian prince. I'm gonna take your money.
Pretty much, yeah, that's a GameStop employee for you. So I walked away with Yakuza 0 and Uncharted. And I did the first 3 chapters, I think is what it said. 3 chapters, which is when you make it to the little open world. And that open world is actually kind of fun.
The Yakuza 0 one?
No, it's Uncharted.
Oh, okay.
I haven't started Yakuza yet. But yeah, after you do that whole thing, the little opening mission, you get to go into the open world. And from what I know, it's the only time you go to that open world. And there's 4 pillars that you have to find, and they all open a door, and then that's how you get to the rest of the game. I opened one of the doors and decided that was a good stopping point. And then I played a little bit of The Mummy, demastered.
Yeah.
It's based after the shitty Tom Cruise movie that ended a universe.
It started and ended a universe.
Wait, that movie has a game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It's good.
It's super awesome looking.
Yeah.
It's
They made a Castlevania game with guns. It's Contra Castlevania.
and Dark Souls, just the reviving part.
Yeah, because if you die, the mummy brings back your dead body, and you have to fight your own dead body.
Yep.
All right.
And that's how you get all your weapons
It's
back.
super cool. Yeah, but it's super cool.
Yep, it's really
It's
good.
a lot of fun. I have it on the PS4.
It's only $13, and it's digital only before you think.
Yeah, sorry to say. Well, Limited Run Games does stuff. I'm pretty sure they'll do something about it.
Wait, you mean those guys who release physical copies of digital games?
Yeah,
but those fucking sell out immediately.
They do. But then they also have to go through a license because it's the fucking Mummy based after the movie.
And Universal shit. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So actually, never mind, Paul. I guess you're never playing it.
But the license shouldn't.
I'll still get it.
Oh,
digitally.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you said it's good, so
Yeah,
is.
I'll get it.
It's a surprise, like a real big surprise. And that's about it, really. How about you?
Not much. Really, not much. What? One.
Just got boomed.
Oh
What?
yeah. Okay. I feel as though you should talk about the Boone thing.
Okay,
Alan.
you can talk about Akira if you want.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So I was with Alan one day at his house,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided, you know what? After the whole Boone thing, he'll explain what that is. I decided, you know what? I want to watch Akira because I've never. It's one of those movies that
They're referenced all the time.
No, that you've seen or like you've seen like clips and stuff.
I reference this.
And references, but you've never fully seen the movie. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Alan, let's see this. Yeah, I like it. I want to buy it on DVD.
Yeah, I saw the first hour or something. I saw some portion of it. I know a guy tried to suicide bomb himself, failed, and then
Oh yeah, the
Nice.
cops beat
Yeah.
the shit out of him.
fucking destroyed him. And then
You know
some.
what?
Oh yeah.
Actually, the funny part of that scene is that after the guys leave, an actual suicide bomber actually succeeds.
Yeah.
You see the explosion from outside, like.
It was planned. They were like, all right, if I fail, you got this. You got this, Bill. Like, all right, shit, I guess I got to do it now.
And we saw the redub version, so Tetsuo was freaking Tai from Digimon, and Kaneda was Johnny
Ichigo.
Young, Ichigo
or Zero.
or Adam from Power Rangers.
Yeah, but all I was hearing was friggin' Zero and Ichigo in there. I'm like, oh my god, I just want him to say Hadengeki.
I didn't even know they had a redub.
Yeah.
I only thought it was the one with Johnny Yambosh in it.
That's the newest one. The
Okay.
older one, Kaneda was voiced by Donatello from the Ninja Turtles.
I fucking love Johnny Yambosh's voice.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he's good. A lot of people get tired of him. I'm like, nah, he's good.
He's very distinct.
He's perfect shonen pro tag.
Yeah, exactly. Have him on all the vanilla ice cream. You know, like all the Shonen characters.
Well, I don't want him in everything, but he's good. I mean,
Well, you can the pro tags.
he's pro tag material.
You would have been the perfect voice for Headwind.
Yeah,
Pyre.
actually, he would have fit.
Yeah.
But they have gibberish.
If you got a bandana and spiky hair, you're Johnny Yambosh. Like,
Like
you've already got it set. It's fine.
from Pyre the game.
Basketball. You liked it.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
You got to give that game a try.
Yeah.
We gushed all about it last podcast.
Yeah, we were like saying that people should just go and get it. But yeah, anything else?
We watched Jumanji, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Wait, Alan, did you see Jumanji?
No.
I don't know. I don't think we should talk about it.
I want to see it now that everyone keeps telling me that.
We can do a spoiler-free discussion.
Alright, we can do that.
We don't have to tell him everything.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. Now, for me, right? Anything else besides that?
No, that's about it.
Alright, for me,
If I think of anything, I'll...
Alright, I finished watching Lucha Underground on Netflix. They have season 3 coming up. I don't know when the fuck, but it's so good. Speaking of Lucha Underground, we watched this movie called Boone, the Bounty Hunter, that stars one of the guys from there. The guy, his name is Johnny Mundo. He's like actually one of my favorite ones in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's evil in that currently. I don't like him as evil. He's supposed to be the Ken of Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
But he just became Akuma. Or no, not even Akuma. He became just a bitch. But okay. Boom the Bounty Hunter, it's like a parody of like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Except that he goes around beating up celebrities, just telling them, oh, you just got boomed.
And he's more cooler.
And way cooler. And actually, here's a funny thing. They allow him... I don't know if you noticed, most wrestlers in every fucking movie, they're not allowed to do their they don't allow them to have any personality. Ever noticed it?
Except The Rock.
Except The Rock. Ignoring The Rock, because The Rock already is an actor.
Whoa, what about John Cena? He's in movies. He's usually
I've never seen any of John Cena's movies.
Yeah.
They usually have him as like the goofball character.
I've seen some clips, and Yeah.
But like Steve Austin, I've never ever seen him in any movie.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He's always super quiet and serious.
Oh yeah.
Or Goldberg. Well, Goldberg is a little funny in The Longest Yard, but they don't allow them to like be their like wrestling personas. Yeah. This guy, he's allowed to be the cool. Okay, he's kind of a combination of cockiness, but a good guy. When he was a good guy, that's the Boone movie, pretty much. It's so low budget, but I love it. It's like they film in some random area in LA that pretends to be Mexico.
He wrestles Hercules.
Oh yeah,
from the show.
He wrestles Hercules
from the '90s show.
Oh, I thought it was like Lucha Underground.
No, I wish.
No.
No, I wish. That would be great.
No, wait. What do you mean?
The actor?
Rich
The actor.
Hercules. Okay, so just the actor.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be the actor in movies.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man.
And they just keep making references to like his show. Like, you stop with the Hercules references. By the time he gets arrested, but yeah.
He also wrestles down Debo from Friday.
Oh yeah, Debo from Friday.
Remind me who Debo is.
He's the neighborhood bully. In other words.
Oh, you mean the one that gets his ass kicked near the end of the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and besides that, I played more Fractured Butthole. I found the best character there. Apparently, it's Call Girl.
Yeah, the most broken character.
Wendy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wendy and
Wendy Testaverde.
Yeah, once you get her, you will not switch because she's that good. She does everything.
Yeah.
And she's not useless. Like I don't know, like Kyle, he heals and all that, but
his attacks are kind of dog shit.
Yeah, except his ult.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, his ult's fine.
Yeah, but freaking, she does offense like hand to hand properly. She does debuffing and attacks from everywhere almost.
Yeah. She has a full range.
Phone Destroyer!
Yeah. Phone Destroyer! But she does like a whole screen attack that I don't think has any cooldown on it.
I think I understand why. I don't know, when you think about it, the reason why Cartman is so crappy, and for at least for me, and Wendy's so good is because like just their motivation of being heroes is completely different. I don't know if you never noticed that. Like Wendy is like for reals wants to be a superhero, while everyone else just wants to have their stupid cinematic universe.
Yeah,
and they're fighting over it.
She's not part of any cinematic universe. Yeah. She's the dark horse.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I thought you were gonna say Cartman gameplay wise.
He's sucky.
Yeah,
because he just cares about money. He doesn't want to be a superhero to be a good guy.
Hey, I'm talking gameplay wise here. All he does is bleed attacks that do little damage.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit.
Like I don't know what he is because he's not a brawler.
He's just
because he's not strong enough to be a brawler.
He's an assassin, supposedly.
Makes sense, but not a very good one.
Not a good one. Actually, I don't think there's a good assassin in that game.
Maybe you later.
Yeah.
But some of the abilities were fine. I swapped out one of the assassin abilities for my primaries.
I only have assassin as my ultimate, just because it looks cool.
It's a good ult.
Freaking Assassin's Creed, you freaking teleport to like the top of the highest building in South Park, and you just drop yourself with a knife and stab the enemy.
Yeah.
So,
destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much. What else did I... Oh, yeah, I got Nighthawk 2. It's not so...
The Homer Simpson fighting game.
It's good, actually. Like, the fighting is actually...
What?
The Homer Simpson fighting
Yeah,
game. Haven't
like,
you seen?
They all look like Homer Simpson.
They even scream like Homer, too.
Yeah, but that game is for multiplayer, like 100%.
Yeah.
The arcade just teaches you how to play it, pretty much.
Even though I hate that super pixel indie art that Nidhogg 1 was, I think I prefer that over the screaming Homer Simpsons.
Actually, I don't know. I like the style, sort of. It's weird in a weird way. It's not like I'm like, yeah, I dig it, but it's like...
Yeah, but when I saw the original Nidhogg, I always got the impression that it was serious with a sense of goofiness.
Yeah.
Like it was serious to them and goofy to us because you're throwing swords and being stupid and sacrificing yourself to a worm. But then they just went full Homer Simpson in this game.
But at least they added new weapons, and they're actually kind of fun. I prefer the Buster Sword. I just call it Buster Sword.
Yeah.
Since all the, like, if you try to counter, like, parry it, like, whatever weapon you have is gonna go flying because it's so powerful. But yeah. So that. Oh shit! What else did I do? I think that's all I did that I can think of at the moment.
All right.
I didn't play Sundered enough, so yeah, that's all I did.
Oh yeah, Sundered.
Yeah.
Well, then we can discuss the best movies of this year. What did you think about the movies?
For me, I think obviously people would not agree. It's not. I cannot put it in top 5 or top 3 or whatever. But Justice League was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was better than most. I want to say most Avenger movies because it's better than Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
By a long shot. You cannot say anything you haven't seen the fucking movie.
Well, I'm not going to, so.
I know. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
I don't care.
Yeah, I know a lot of people put a lot of weight on initial reviews and all that stuff, but I think what matters is the movie's life cycle once that's over.
Yeah.
And I have not heard a single positive thing about Age of Ultron after that movie came out.
I know. People still pretend that it's good.
Yeah, everyone keeps being like, that's the bad one, that's the shitty one. Oh, we don't talk about that one.
No, actually, Thor 2, remember, nobody knows. Nobody remembers seeing it.
Nobody remembers any Thor movie.
Except
for Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was fun, but like I said before...
I remember the first one.
First 5 minutes were the most... I almost walked out of the fucking movie.
I never even seen the second one.
Yeah, you saw it with us.
What do you mean?
We saw it together, and you know what? You don't remember it because it was that forgettable.
Yeah, the villain is just, I am an elf that wants darkness.
It's the 9th Doctor from Doctor Who as an evil elf trying to destroy the universe, yet you still don't remember jack shit about it.
I don't even remember.
And now we're talking shit about movies.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah, but okay, good one.
I really don't remember seeing that with you, Alan.
We did.
With who? With who else?
Are we going to talk about who we went to watch it with?
Because...
Just take my word for it. You forgot it. That's how forgettable it was.
Okay,
but okay, good movies. Good movies for real. John Wick 2. Freaking badass movie.
Yeah, that movie was great. That came out this year, really?
Yes, it did.
Holy shit.
It was like the first good movie that came out this year because
John Wick 2?
Yeah, this year was super fucking stacked. There was so much good stuff.
I know, that's why it's kind of hard to think of. I mean, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1.
I keep hearing about
Spider-Man 4, 5, I don't care. Homecoming. There you go.
But yeah,
good.
I keep hearing about stuff, and it's like, oh shit, that did come out this year, didn't it?
Yeah, because...
Like fucking Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Did Final Fantasy come out this year? I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I think it was this year.
No.
Was it 2016?
No, it was the end of the previous year.
So on the cusp.
But I played it mostly this year, so it kind of counts for me. But yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, John Wick was great. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You have to get out the voice. It's gonna sound bad on the fucking audio.
But okay.
Be like, oh shit, there goes the tapping.
Okay. So, John Wick.
Those of you that didn't see, I just kind of was like, maybe don't.
Yeah. Okay, but good movies. John Wick, Logan, freaking Spider-Man.
Oh God, Logan.
I haven't even seen Logan.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's probably.
Oh my God, that is how I feel like Wolverine should be.
Yeah, they should do movies.
I really like it when they do that in the comics, like Old Man Logan.
Do more grounded Wolverine. That's all you have to do with a Wolverine movie. You don't have to go super crazy. Maybe just have him fight ninjas once in a while, and everything else make it super serious. And what else? What's the other name of the other movie? Shit, I saw like so many and I keep forgetting. You see, there are so many good ones. So
Yeah, there's.
We like The Disaster Artist.
Oh yeah, Disaster Artist.
Yeah, that was good. There was It.
It
was
shit.
good.
Yeah,
It was
I
fantastic.
liked it. I wasn't scared, but I was laughing.
Yeah, I wasn't scared. When I saw it, it felt more like. Okay, so yeah, It. When I was thinking about It, it felt more like the Goonies than anything else.
Yeah.
Like Goonies, Stand By Me, like that sort of thing. It was.
That's the point of it.
Yeah, exactly. It was more of like an adventure movie than a horror movie, and it had horror elements, but it didn't feel like that was the primary.
It was supposed to be scary, but not for us though. Maybe because we're just used to horror too much.
I'm used to the Tim Curry one. That one
is not that good. Just Tim Curry was a thing that saved it.
I went back to that. Not even. I just saw like a preview of it in the trailer and was like,
The Tim Curry one's still creepy to me.
I mean, yeah, he is creepy. But yeah, It was a good horror. That was the only good horror movie that came this year.
Fun story about that. When I went to the bathroom during that little montage scene.
Yeah.
I was walking back out. A whole bunch of people from the movie went to at the same time, and I was walking back to the theater, and two people bumped into each other, and a $20 bill fell, and I had that fucking Walking Dead, like dun dun, like oh shit, and it was like oh who do I give it? I don't know who this belongs to. The kid was running, he was sprinting full speed into the theater again.
Oh my god!
And the lady was like walking. I was like, I don't know whose fucking buddy this is. Holy shit! So I decided to just give it to the kid. So that was my Walking Dead moment. I don't know. It seemed like it might have been his. I don't think employees just carry 20s with them.
You know, that's
Especially that
probably
loose.
the decision I would make in the game.
Yeah. It's like, the third decision I was thinking of was just like,
Keep it.
like just like, eh.
I
like,
thought.
just
Oh,
walk
wait.
away.
What about?
I wasn't gonna keep it.
What about the fourth decision is keeping it.
That's
The dark side choice.
That's,
Yeah.
when that's when they will remember that.
Yeah, they'll remember that. But I couldn't even catch the kid either. So then, in context, it seemed creepier than normal because I noticed one of his friends because he called out to one of his friends. He's like, "Oh, hey, what was his name? Andrew. Hey, Andrew, I'm going back." And so I noticed a kid walking. I was like, "Do you know that? Are you Andrew?" He's like, because I guess the context of the movie, and also I'm a stranger. And then he's like, yeah. Like, I think your friend dropped this, and I just handed him the money. And he was like, oh, cool. And then I also think I made the wrong decision there. Because he just kind of looked at it like, and then just kept walking like, oh, yeah, free 20. Like, oh, shit.
You should have kept it.
You're very welcome, Andrew.
Yeah. Andrew, if you're listening to this.
Comment down below.
Yeah. Let us know what you spent the money on.
And let us know how creepy it was.
Yeah, to see this tall, 5'9", deep voiced dude handing you a 20 in a dark theater.
Hey, boy.
But yeah, fun bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I
now.
went back and enjoyed the rest of the movie.
Yeah, so good movies. We gave examples. Any other one besides going to games now?
Ooh, we could talk about Jumanji if you want to do that now.
Yeah, go ahead and just no spoilers. I actually want to see it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Steve,
can start.
Would you mind starting?
Okay, sure thing. Jumanji. That is a sequel that didn't need to happen.
But
I'm glad it did.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's like, if you make this and fuck up, that's fine.
Not
if you
really.
make this
No.
and it's good... Well, no, because it's like no one has expectations. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, of course they're going to cash in on Jumanji, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you do it, fuck up, it's fine. If you do it, you do good. Hey, that's cool. That's neat. I am very thoroughly in the, hey, cool, you didn't fuck up. Wow. Neat. Yeah.
Me too.
So,
I'm on that boat as well.
yeah. So they updated it. It's not a board game this time. It's a video game.
I think I saw based on the trailer that the game, I guess, it evolved to a video game because no one wanted to play board games anymore.
Yeah, it's not relevant to the millennials anymore. They're killing board games.
I
I
know.
mean, there's some board games we like.
I mean, yeah, we play
Like that Mansion one.
Yeah, but this
He
fucker
doesn't-
Anthony,
no, he doesn't
fuck you,
like
Anthony.
card
You don't like
games.
any.
Yeah,
He doesn't like card games.
I don't want to play card games, but I do like Exploding Kittens. That's a fun name.
So you like board games?
No.
You see? Fuck
thought
this
you-
guy. I told you.
I don't want to play board games, man. That's too. After a while, I just think like they could have just made this a video game if they want to put this many fucking rules here.
I agree on that a little
Some.
Like Munchkin, like why didn't you just make a video game out of this shit?
bit. It'll be just a multiplayer game, though.
Yes, just like a multiplayer card game. Wow.
Wow.
But yeah,
The mansion game we played, Alan.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
game
as though
is-
that could be also a video game.
It'll be like a party game, though.
Yeah, a party game.
yeah.
Yeah, we
but
need to bring back more of those, to be honest. But yeah,
Jumanji the card game.
was Karen Gillan? Yeah, Karen Gillan, was she good in that movie?
I don't know who
Yes.
the fuck that is.
Redhead.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, pretty good. So one thing that I thought they would fuck up in that movie is how they usually do, like, oh, you're now this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They usually have no semblance of who they used to be. In that movie, you always had the impression that these are still just kids. Like The Rock acted perfectly like the guy he was. Fucking Jack Black's character.
I love. I
Spot
wasn't expecting
on.
love.
Like
that
you
much.
just after a while you'd think like, oh, I see Jack Black. It's like, no, I see a like Instagram princess all the time.
15-year-old.
Yeah, she was a 15-year-old, always on her cell phone girl, and that is always how I saw Jack Black in the whole movie because he captured the attitude perfectly.
Oh my God, Becky.
It was so good.
What's her name? What was her name in the movie? Bethany.
Bethany.
Yeah, Bethany.
Yeah.
There we
She's
go.
20 in real life. Just letting you know.
Who cares? That's
Nice.
how Hollywood works, man. You hire like 30-year-olds to play like
High schoolers.
15-year-olds.
I
Yeah.
mean, remember Twilight? Like most of them were like in their 30s almost.
Oh yeah, jeez. But you wouldn't know that because you
I
know.
would-
Oh, okay.
know
So
that.
off top of that part, but like when I was little, when I was watching the Power Rangers, I always thought that's what teenagers looked like.
Oh, yeah.
When I got
yeah.
to high school, I'm like, why do you guys look
Actually-
like me? Why don't you look like the Power Rangers?
Yeah,
I was
where's all your
weird about-
muscles,
Yeah,
you
where's all your
fucks?
muscles and
You
stuff?
want to know something
Yeah.
though? Jason was the only one who just barely graduated from high school when he came into Power Rangers. So he was the only legit person there who was from high school.
No, he's a fucking poser. You said he graduated.
Yeah, but he just
It's
imagine
like
if-
It's
No,
like Codename Kids Next Door. You're not allowed after you pass that.
No. Here's the thing. There are some rules that
I
you
know.
actually
I've
can.
seen the episode, but
Okay.
still, it's a general
Okay.
rule. He's cool and he's the coolest high schooler that they allowed him to be a high schooler 1 year longer.
But he's undercover.
Yeah.
He was 18 when he became the Red Ranger.
Undercover high school.
And a lot of high schoolers are 18.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But back to Jumanji.
Yeah. And the video game humor was actually really good.
Yeah.
You know, they did it right, I feel.
Yeah.
Because usually video game
'Cause
humor.
usually they like.
It's
oh,
old
Oh,
people,
look, it's
like-
Pac-Man.
Yeah,
And
Pac-Man.
Mario.
And look, it's squares.
Yeah.
Look, we did the jingle. Like the.
pixels.
Are we talking about
Well,
Pixels, that movie?
They have power-ups and points.
I know.
Like they didn't do that this
No.
movie. However, they do have lives, but
Yeah,
lives
but-
are still kind of a thing that's relevant at least.
Yeah.
They did RPG mechanics and menus and stuff like that,
Huh.
and it worked out really well. And each character, it's like a class, so they have abilities, and so that all worked out really well for
I
them.
was impressed. I clapped at the end.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people in the theater clapped at the end.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I know
That's
a lot of people don't like the villain. I was fine with him
I don't like the villain.
because he
I
didn't
really-
do anything really. It's about
It
them.
was more or less about them instead of the villain,
Yeah, it's about the adventure.
which I'm like, okay.
Actually,
Sure,
now that I
but
think
still.
now that you mentioned that, I've noticed that a lot in recent movies, which was before. I don't know if you remember this, but a lot like nowadays, it seems like they want to focus more on the hero than the villain. When usually back in the day, a lot of people would prefer the villain over the heroes because the heroes were kind of vanilla, while the villains were like
You
hammy
need
stuff.
you need to ham up the villains.
I know.
Yeah.
You need to
That's
ham
the
up the
thing.
villains because nowadays they just like all the Marvel movies have that problem. There's not a good
You
enough.
see,
good
the
villains.
heroes are the main course, the dish and stuff,
Yeah.
but the villains, they're the dessert.
Yeah.
They're the one.
That's what. Yeah.
They're the thing you remember.
Yeah.
They're the New York
There's
cheesecake.
things that's like, you know what? I feel like a fat person today. I want this Twinkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think when I was seeing the Marvel movies, like for example, they're the biggest example of that. That the hero is like 100% the one you like the most, and you forget about the villain mostly.
There's some villains.
Yeah.
But, you know, like Ant-Man, Freaking Ant-Man was great, but you don't fucking remember.
Quick, tell me,
Yellow
who
Jacket.
was the villain in Civil War? There was a villain in that movie.
Stop it. Stop it, Nick.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
But
I like Loki.
yeah, but he doesn't count anymore. He's a good guy now.
Anti-hero?
No, he's a good guy now. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Nah, he's just that asshole brother now. Even though he probably killed like hundreds of people.
Yeah.
But okay. But here's okay. My point is, before when I remember even cartoons and stuff, people always liked the villains a little bit more than the hero.
That's why Joker's iconic.
Yeah, and now that they're doing that, the heroes as just as good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that you can balance it now, but it seems like now they're just focusing more on the hero. He's better, just like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Instead of evolving, like putting the two on the same level of awesomeness.
Alan, there's no balance in the Force.
I know. That's why fucking the
Oh,
new
boy.
movie sucks.
Oh boy.
But let's not go there anymore because I already talked about it for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, actually, it was not 2 hours. It was
Well,
like 20
It's like a little bit longer than we should have.
Yeah.
Back to Jumanji.
Yeah. One thing, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not to mention, it's just a little plot hole and an inconsistency that I noticed that they never worked with.
Which one?
You know when they were doing the character select screen and they were naming their abilities? The backpack guy, Finbar, his abilities didn't match up with what his abilities were in the movie. One of the abilities in that was weapons expert. And he never used any weapons expert things in the movie. Like, did you notice it? Like, they even made a big deal. The football guy was like, yeah, weapons expert, yeah. But so I was the whole movie.
Yeah.
The whole movie, I was expecting him to like pull out a gun, or
Yeah.
when The Rock handed him the knife, I was like, oh, now he's gonna find out he's got like cool knife throwing skills,
Like,
right?
Just put it back.
Yeah.
Backpack.
And then he never used it,
Oh yeah.
and it was like, oh,
Maybe that's part of a deleted scene or something.
yeah, like he eventually uses a knife at some point.
That movie I will buy on DVD.
Yeah, that's very good.
buy the
movie.
Blu-ray, bitch.
Yeah.
The Blu-ray is the future. Because now
It
we're
is.
getting replaced by fucking 4K.
Hell, it might
No,
might
I
even
still
be
like-
replaced.
oh.
Yeah.
Fucking 4K is replacing Blu-ray, and people still do not let go of the DVD. So
I know 4K is the future is a whole thing now,
They
but
still
like
sell VHS. Just putting that out.
I know,
Yeah.
but nobody. you
in
see them
India
at the
maybe.
park? In India, maybe.
Yeah. But
No,
like
here
the
in
thing about
America.
4K is that there's no 4K TV under 40 inches. Like I need a 32-inch TV.
That's
it's the only
why
thing that fits.
it will probably either take a long time or it's just
Because from what I'm being told, you need 40 inches to see the difference.
yeah, that's true. So really, I don't think it's gonna replace the Blu-ray, but it's just a
I would
rich
like,
man's version of watching a movie.
I would like HDR. Now the thing that seems like a gimmick to me is 6K and 8K. Because that seems a little too fucking early when we're still trying to adopt 4K.
Yeah, and 4K movies
I've
can
heard
go up to $40 apparently. So fuck that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not gonna complain about that because VHSs back in the day were over $100 or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
They were just that rare and all that noise.
Now you want to talk about expensive ass movies? Let's pay homage to the Laserdisc.
No!
You mean
Yeah.
a thing
No!
that I don't even remember?
No! We're not talking about Laserdisc.
Or I've never seen.
I actually never seen one in person.
Yeah.
Nobody
Just
has.
a myth.
They were old fucking DRM. People
just a
hated that
myth.
shit.
I'm more of an expert on VHS and up.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
below that, nope.
But yeah,
No idea.
anything else about Jumanji?
I don't even know
I was
anything
gonna
about
join
floppy.
Jumanji.
That's all we can really say. Action scenes are actually really good.
Yeah.
Really?
They do some really good action scenes.
Mhm.
Another plot hole though, which
Which
would be
one?
a spoiler, but I don't want to talk about it. One of those lives they didn't need to lose. Like they really didn't need to lose one of those lives. It could have been fucking easy. Okay,
Where?
fine. Let me
Where?
speak
Where?
it vaguely.
Yeah.
The finding the crystal, the rhinos. He did not need to do that. They could have just had the guy who was actually like, you are an expert in this. He should have done it while the other guy did that role. I'm being as vague as possible here, but
You just
Yeah,
saw
you're
that
just
movie.
losing me.
The Rock should have done it. The Rock should have done it instead of Finbar.
Didn't The Rock only have one line?
He still had two at that time, actually.
No, he didn't.
Hmm.
Because remember that Finbar pushed him.
You know what?
That was one life,
I'll just let you know
and I don't
once
think
I
he
see
lost
it.
another one.
I'll let you know once I see it.
I could have sworn he had 2 lives at that time.
No, I remember.
But also, one of his abilities was you could totally actually do this. But he decided to throw a Finbar anyway.
Someone in the comments below.
Yeah, you know what you're talking. You know what I'm talking about. If you saw the movie,
Please comment down below if you know what we're talking about.
he only had 2. He had 2 lives. It was
he didn't.
fine.
You can.
Because he
I
lost.
remember
I remember
one.
he lost one. Because he lost the second one in the path to the final level. So he had 2 during that sequence. He could have totally done it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See?
Person that's going to comment down below. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. We figured it out.
Never mind.
Figure it out.
So yeah, Jumanji's excellent. Watch it.
I will.
We had a trailer for the Rampage movie that does not look very good.
No, that does not look very good.
I'm hoping it's good.
I'm
I'm hoping this breaks the curse. I'm hoping this breaks the video game curse.
You're hoping it will be along with Jumanji.
Yes.
With you didn't need to make this, but you did, and it's either you fucked up or hey, you did okay.
Hey, you did okay.
Wow.
I guess I'm going on that boat then.
Fascinating.
Well, I just want to see giant monsters, so I guess I'll just watch that.
Oh yeah, Pacific Rim 2. We had a trailer for that.
Or
Okay.
AKA Finn's dream while he was in a coma.
Yeah. So that's my first time seeing an interface for how they actually pilot the robots in that, and that makes so much sense to me.
You've never seen
I've
the
never
previous
seen
one?
original Pacific Rim.
Oh, okay.
I always wanted to watch it. Remember, me and you we were supposed to watch it.
Yeah, but I've seen it without you, though.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I'm like, oh, so this is what they're talking about. It's pretty good.
I know a guy who named his dog Gypsy Danger.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because he loved that movie.
Yeah, I mean... And
Yeah, I think
remember the time.
I
Wait,
think that-
remember the time where people were calling it a Transformers ripoff just by the trailer?
Yeah.
I wanted to kill every motherfucker who said that.
Oh,
Alan,
yeah.
I kind of said that
At least
too.
the fucking robots don't have lips.
Wait, what?
I
Wait,
said that in my. I was thinking that in my mind, really, though.
I'm like, what? What? You saying that Transformers did the giant robots move fucking first?
No, I'm not saying that.
Fuck you. But yeah,
Giant robots have always been around. Ask Super Sentai.
yeah, that's true.
Or as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the first. Okay, letting you know, he was the first one to actually have like a giant mech in a Japanese TV show before the Power Rangers did or the Super Sentai guys did.
Actually, yeah, wasn't Spider-Man the one who popularized that whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a surprise to me.
Yeah, that was crazy. Marvel actually was part of the pretty much responsible for making what Power Rangers is now. So there you go.
You created Gundam, Marvel. Good job.
No, they didn't create Marvel.
Oh yeah, and Transformers is not anime, and I know someone in the comments is gonna.
It's not anime. That's
It was
I know,
made-
but some people think it's anime.
It was
If
a
it's-
collaboration with Japan to do a toy line and TV show. But yeah.
Yeah, my
It-
professor worked on it.
Semantics, right?
Yeah.
But okay, so
What other movies we got? Well, not movies, but there was the Punisher Netflix series. Real good.
I haven't seen it. I need to
I
watch
like
it because my brother always stops me from watching it because he wants to see it together.
So we're talking about Netflix.
Yeah. What did you see anything?
Ger-
the Halloween one that you showed us.
Gerald's
Alan.
Game? Oh no,
With
Tales of Halloween.
Tales of Halloween.
But that was not from this year though.
It wasn't.
No.
No, it was from this year.
No. Like we watched it
Yeah.
this year, but it was from like 2 years ago.
But still, we watched it this year, so
Yeah.
it counts.
Ah, fine, it counts. Yeah, Tales of Halloween was like
I was so impressed. That was so good.
low
Alan.
budget anthology Halloween movie.
I've seen the description of it on Netflix, but I always pass by it because I'm like, it looks like crap.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it
But
wasn't.
it's so good.
It has so many good shorts on it, and they're all like happening in the same town the same night. And some characters that just happen to appear, like walking around, and one short appear in the other.
Mm-hmm.
They're like main characters or whatever. Yeah, that was good.
Was that one you guys watched after I left that party?
Yeah.
That's what happens when
You guys really wanted to watch it.
Yeah, because
Well, he really wanted to show us. So
yeah,
we were
because
like,
it was Halloween.
All right,
and
sure.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of movies that were great. Now, video games, right?
Yeah, let's talk about games.
Yeah.
This
Now we're on the
this
topic
game
of
was
games.
It was stacked this year. So many good games. Game of the year felt super unfair, shipping like 2 winners each
I
category
know.
instead of 1.
Just to make it easier, let's each one say either like your favorite 3
Oh
games.
man, that's unfair.
I know it's unfair. That's how unfair it is, but you have to do it.
Because there are games that I thought
we'll be here forever, all day.
there were masterpieces that I forgot about.
Which one?
Nier.
No, how can you forget one?
I looked forward to Nier and was like, yeah, and I played it and I beat it, all the endings. Not all of them, not the shitty ones where you eat a fish or whatever, but like the main ones that matter.
Yeah, I already beat it too.
Like I forgot about it because this year we also had a bunch of other games like Horizon Zero Dawn, which I spent so much time on that and I really like that. And
still gotta play that.
Yeah, that would be on the list for me as well. But then the more I think about the games that came out, the harder it is for me to actually be like, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Rev 2 came out this year as well.
Oh yeah, they added more characters and more story.
Your girl Biken's finally back.
Yeah, she's
saving
weird.
the game industry and female protagonists.
She's weird to play though, so that's why.
She's great. She's Hakumen.
Yeah, the only problem with Guilty Gear is just that
she's not a protagonist though.
It's not a very fighting game, like newbie friendly, but still.
No, every character is in that category of too complicated for their own good.
I know.
Like, if you go outside of Soul Bad Guy, Kai, and Chip, everyone is like, they have specific abilities and special things and chains that only work for them and gimmicks that only exist for that character. Yeah. So it's like the pain mechanic for Raven, the random items for Faust, the meters for your swords for Ramlethal. Like, you venture anywhere outside of the Shotos and you're like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Pretty much. But yeah, Rev 2 was great because adding more characters to that freaking game is great.
I heard so many good things about Yakuza 0. I can't wait to try that.
Just a warning, the graphics might not be.
I know, it's a PS3 game. It's made by like fucking budget. What, Namco? Sega?
Yeah,
it's made by Sega. Don't expect budget from Sega.
But you're gonna have a lot of content in that game, just the mini games themselves.
Sonic Mania came out this year.
Oh yeah,
that was so good. They finally made a good Sonic game.
And then Sonic Force came out and just fucking killed the streak.
You know what? I would just play Sonic Forces just to make my own Sonic OC.
That customization looks fun.
Actually, I heard that it's so bad that you really cannot do that much with it.
I showed you the YouTube video of the guy eating a sandwich. Like, he pushed forward, touched the speed pad, made the sandwich, and ate it. And the level almost completed itself.
Because honestly, folks, I have never ever made a Sonic OC.
And now you can.
The only closest thing I would say, but slightly, would just be one character, but I only stole like the fastness. That was about it.
I'm disappointed that there's no pregnancy slider.
Oh my god!
But wait,
how pregnant can you make your character?
Stop it! Stop it, Steve.
Okay, so I got a question for you, Paul. What's his name? Cold Steel the Hedgehog?
No, he's not. He's not an animal.
Actually, can you make it? Can you make Cold Steel?
Yeah, that's the question.
Like, they got earrings. They have the blue. I know they have the blue skin color or the purplish skin color.
Seriously, comment sections. Tell me if you can do it because I'll buy the game just to play as Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh my god, they do have. They posted it on the Sonic Twitter. They have a Sonic shirt that you can equip.
What?
Yeah, you could get a Sonic shirt.
Oh no, wait! I should have done it in Sonic's voice. Nothing personnel, kid.
Wow, nothing personnel.
I was gonna do it, whatever. Yeah, but
like
Sonic Chill, yeah.
Oh fuck you.
Honestly,
no, you can actually make it. I think from whatever.
Yeah.
I seen just paint it yellow.
Yellow.
Probably, yeah. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, really.
The more I think about the games that came out this year, the harder it is. I might actually have to turn on my PlayStation and just look at my list.
You never see it
shit.
coming.
Oh yeah, Persona 5. See, that's what I'm saying. I keep forgetting the good ones.
How can you forget?
I put almost 100 hours into that game. I think I did.
To beat it.
I think I did 109. Great. Yeah, you fucking pleb, you do.
Okay, just a thing. I know this is a little off topic. Yeah, off topic. But Persona 5, Nier, and Final Fantasy 15 still counts. Shut up, because you know they still keep putting supporting the game, pretty much. Those 3 games pretty much made me now judge every other RPG that comes out, JRPG that comes out. They have to be other than that standard.
The standards went up, yeah.
I cannot accept anymore just a bunch of waifus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
No,
there's
that's-
so many of those.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, that shit. If you can't go decent creatively.
If you can't make a good character, put titties on her. And make 5 of them.
Perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. Shut up, Paul. He's the weeaboo trash.
I'm not
Like-
a weeaboo.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Only a weeaboo trash would say that.
Yeah. Pyre was this year. Wolfenstein 2 was this year.
Fuck.
Like, Wolfenstein 2, a bit disappointing, I gotta say.
Because of the difficulty?
Yeah, they fucked that up super hard, and it doesn't help that they're up their own ass about the difficulty, too. Like, I know it's a retro callback to, like, easy mode is like, don't hurt me, daddy. But then, like, when they fuck up the AI so bad that you kind of have to play it. What's the one above?
Wait, you have
There's Don't Hurt Me, Daddy, and then the one above it. That's the one I played it on, and it's better.
Which one is it?
It's under Bring It On, above Don't Hurt Me, Daddy. I forget what it's called.
So it's in the normal mode.
No, normal mode is Bring It On.
And it's the unfair one where they hit you all the time.
Yes, that's the unfair. Okay, so like the way that the difficulty fucks that game over, because it's like because I don't remember it being a problem in Wolfenstein 1 in the New Order, but it is in New Colossus, because it's like you're supposed to dual wield guns. You're supposed to run around. You're gonna be like Rambo, and you're like, I got your motherfuckers. And then in this game, it doesn't want you to do that because nobody misses. They're all Terminator aim. So you fucking die super hard, super fast. So it's like, oh, you gotta play it stealthy, but the stealth mechanics are such dog shit that, like, as soon as they see you, everyone is alerted and they know where you are. And you can't get away and you can't hide. And it sucks. And you will get spotted, because, like, in other stealth games, if you get spotted from the left, like, a little bar will come up and be like, oh, it's turning white. Someone sees you. Get behind something.
Yeah,
it's like, ah, shit, I see him. And like, well, I just got spotted by someone in the roof behind me, 3 layers up. I am now getting shot at from I'm dead now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that's it. So you can't play it stealthy. You can't dual wield, run like an asshole. You can't even really hide behind cover because your cover breaks and the AI keep breaking all your cover and flank you. So it's like, how do you want me to play this game?
I don't know.
And I was stubborn and kept it in Bring It On until I think it was after I met the priest guy, which you meet him in New Orleans, and then was like, this is stupid, and then I put it down one notch, and then was like, oh, this game suddenly feels more like the New Order, like it's more fun now. But yeah, disappointing. Good story though. Got some good fucking moments in that game.
Yeah.
They do crazy shit. Have you started it?
I'm about to start it.
Oh man.
I'm just there for the Jew armor. That's all I care for.
Yeah.
Jew armor.
Nah, you're gonna be there for a whole lot more.
Well, probably. But when you show
Paul
me a
raised his
cool
eyebrow.
armor, I'm like, yeah.
Paul's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Jew armor? Apparently the Jews made a badass gold armor. Shut up.
It was in the first game.
It was in the first
like
game.
near the end.
It has like a cool helmet that I don't like.
It's like a polygonal. It's like it's a geometric shape. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. And
however, the actual armor itself looks kind of stupid because it's just a bunch of honeycombs strapped together.
That's what makes it cool.
Bunch of bronze honeycombs.
That's what makes it cool and unique and stands out more than more.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks generic though.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, show me a picture
The helmet
of what this
is
thing looks
the
like.
helmet's the only unique feature on that. But yeah, Wolfenstein, I wouldn't put it in my favorites because the gameplay disappointed me so much.
I heard that a lot of people liked it.
The story was great. The story's great, but holy shit, that gameplay.
Oh. It looks like almost close to Dead Space armor.
Yeah.
Dead Space armor looks a little bit more unique though.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's
I
still
will have to put a picture in this audio podcast.
Well, you don't have to.
People gotta know now that we pulled it up.
That we pulled the Jew armor. I don't care about the name. It's the Jew armor.
We can put a link
I
in the
forgot
description.
what the name was even called.
Doesn't matter. It's just the Jew armor.
Let's put a JPEG up.
I actually want to wear one for, I don't know, some random cosplay. I don't know, cosplay convention or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, does that armor come with a cool ass sword?
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not. You shoot. You're in the shooting game.
I'm just saying.
No,
It's.
killer.
I mean, I'm just saying.
In a shooting
it'd be pretty
game.
cool.
Fun fact: that armor is actually just a pair of shoes.
Shut up! It better not be just a pair of shoes. I want to wear that armor and be like, yeah.
I mean, that's how it works. Like, you don't you don't Isaac Clarke where you walk into like a pod and then it goes all over your body. It's like a pair of shoes and it's like the coming up and it's like, well, now you're in armor.
Oh, okay, whatever.
But
okay.
Hey, I'm just saying that
They're cool
armor
shoes.
looks like it also comes with a sword. Pretty cool sword.
Makes sense.
Just behead just some Nazis.
Yeah,
Huh.
you can do it if you want.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, and then another problem: you start off 1/3 of that game with half health, and that's bullshit.
Nice. Fuck no, it's kind
Yeah,
of
nice.
Yeah. Any other good games that came out this
Oh,
year?
jeez.
We talked about Horizon already, like
Yeah,
shit ton,
extensively.
So we should probably not talk about it again.
Nah. Just details in Persona 5. Great story.
And the style, though,
Yeah.
that thing is like an artist's wet dream. I was saying that with Pyre, but this one also.
They have very nice menus. The confidants are way upgraded than how they were in the last games, where all they do is increase your stats. Like, oh, Chariot, you now have level 10 Chariot. You can now level up your Persona 10 times. Like, that's all it did. But now it's like, oh, you befriended the speaker or whatever. Like, they have mechanics if you max out some people. Like, Hifumi fucking changes the game if you get her to level 10. Because, like, she allows you to switch characters mid-fight without taking a turn. You could just change party members. That changes the fucking game.
Yeah, because actually, yeah.
The old man lets you just skip I think it gives you a chance to skip the interrogation and just be like, you're mine now. He's like, well, I guess I am.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, it's great. With the kid, lets you a guarantee stun with the gun every time. Even characters that are immune to the bullets, you will still stun them so you can get your all-out attack in. It'll work on bosses too. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah. Any
The
opinions
nurse
about
is the best. Becky's the best. I don't know how far you are.
No, I'm still stuck where I am. Just imagine that.
Becky's the best, and the nurse are the best. I couldn't figure out who I wanted.
I was gonna ask Paul because I don't think he said anything about any good games this year yet. Where it's just the two of us.
Yeah, Paul, what do you feel about good games?
You're probably gonna say something.
Oh yeah, Mario and Zelda probably, aren't you?
I was gonna say Mario Odyssey.
And Zelda.
What makes Mario so better than other games?
You mean other Mario games?
Yeah, pretty
Minus Mario 64 because I still like that one over this one.
You still do?
I still do. I still like that one.
Even if it doesn't hold up as well as actually it holds up better than GoldenEye, but
yeah, I still. I mean, yeah, it's just a nostalgia thing.
But
yeah. I really love this.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Okay. I really love this new Mario over Galaxy anytime.
Yeah.
Steve was just getting up.
Yeah, I needed to get the lights. Mario Galaxy was way better.
No.
That fixed the things that I don't like about modern Nintendo games and its personality.
Oh my god.
It felt so much better and more alive and like better. Even though I already said better.
I understand what you mean, and from what I've seen from the game, it seems like it's more like a traveling world tour thing, which I think it's fun. I think it's more
Mario's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, pretty much. He has to go and defeat Dio Bowser.
Yeah.
Just imagine both of them fusing like in freaking Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Just fuse both of them. Be lazy.
I prefer Galaxy.
I think the thing that sold it for me for Odyssey was the trailer for Donk City.
Yeah.
I think Diane said it the best.
What is it?
Yeah, she said, "What the fuck?"
Oh, yeah. I saw the regular people.
Sonic
yes.
Sonic 06.
Yeah, Sonic 06. I was gonna say that. When I saw it, I'm like, wait, is this Sonic? Is this made by Sega?
Gotta go fast.
Is Mario gonna have like a relationship with some random girl who looks like normal?
Turns out no. Oh yeah, Paul, how heartbroken do you feel now that Nintendo announced that Mario loves Peach and Pauline as friends?
They said that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Mario has been playing hard to get the whole time, not the other way around.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen the ending to friggin' Odyssey?
Do they get
No.
married?
Yeah, actually, yes, I have. I beat it.
Okay.
I'm in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, you beat it?
I found Yoshi.
Well, yeah, so did I.
Okay, what happens? I don't care
Special.
about spoilers. So.
Okay.
There are no spoilers. It's a Nintendo game.
Okay, so
I won't let anyone tell me Nintendo.
After this anime ending with escaping from
with the cheesiest theme
Bowser,
song,
with really good cheesy theme song though, with Bowser and Peach
you play
on your
as
shoulder.
Bowser.
Wait, how can you carry Bowser on your shoulder?
No, you're playing as him.
You possess his
Oh, you possess Bowser.
Yeah, and
oh, with
you
the
see,
hat.
then you see inside his mind and everything
Yeah.
over the years, and it looks kind of creepy.
Is it fucked up?
You see
Well, if you
8-bit.
think about it.
I mean, you see everything. I guess.
Oh, you see like flashbacks to like Super Nintendo.
You see all the
era?
sprites.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I admit that's cool. But
Retro.
yeah. What happens at the end?
So
You carry him out.
Yeah, carry him out. Mario's seems like he was about to propose, but then Bowser steps in. He's like, "No, I want to propose." Then Mario's like, "No, let me do it." Blah blah blah, and they're fighting over, and Peach is like, "Stop, bye bye,
See you later,
See you
nerds.
deuces, I'm out."
Okay,
And then that split
She's the one
moment.
playing hard to get.
she's such a bitch then.
Hey, no. But Nintendo confirmed he only loves them as friends. Mario gives shit about that princess.
Then why the hell he wanted to get married with her?
He didn't.
He didn't. Okay, so I think that Pauline now is an independent woman that don't need no man. From what I when I first saw him, like,
Seems that way.
Okay, never mind.
So yeah, Peach
Because when you meet, no, sorry, Alan.
Yeah.
But when you meet Pauline again for like how many years has it been?
like
30.
80s, so that is the 80s.
But for
No,
them,
no,
it's
no,
probably
but
only been 2 weeks.
Because of the DS game. Also the DS game.
Okay, but
with
yeah,
her
it's
in
been a
it.
while.
It's been a while. And then not like Mario, it's been since how many years? It's like, no, sorry, I have no time to like talk and stuff. We have all this in the city, and I'm like, all right. Well, not a hello, all right.
I think that is called being ungrateful.
It's true.
Yeah.
Peach is the worst in that regard. How many times have you saved her ass?
More than you think, less than you'd hope.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
tries to abandon you on the moon with Bowser. What a bitch, am I right?
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because after that whole stupid, dumb, like, cartoony, oh, you're proposing, she goes on your ship and it's just like, hey, see you later, fucks. And then she's lifting off already. And then Bowser and Mario run towards her and Mario's like, wahoo! And then you just jump up.
That's it. Should not be making the that sounds like he's happy. He
Yes.
should not be happy over that.
Abandon me on the moon. Wow.
With fucking Bowser of all people.
Yes.
I do also like...
Well, no, it turns out they're best friends because he pats him on the back. He's like, there, Bowser. Don't
he's
worry
like,
about it.
there. I understand, man. We all can't get them all the time.
I don't like
I don't know.
that.
I thought it was pretty alright.
I don't know. Okay,
I was like, okay.
It's
sure, whatever.
cheesy.
It's
It's
cheesy.
dumb. Whatever.
It was
it's
cheesy. It was
family
dumb.
friendly.
Yeah, you have to be family friendly.
Although I had fun with it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
liked it.
But I mean, we don't play Mario for the story, really. So whatever.
No, we
I don't know. I
don't.
kind of did for this one.
The only
Why?
no, Paul.
I don't know. I just did.
Can't. It's
That's
like
stupid.
But the other one I also liked was Sunshine. I thought it was something like Sunshine.
I feel
Yeah,
like
story.
you watch porn for the plot.
What?
If you play Mario for the story, you watch porn for the plot.
oh god. But
I bet your favorite film was Lemon Wars, isn't it?
I only seen that one clip
Wait, is it about
that you showed me.
the
Steve.
girl stealing? Like,
Yeah, it's the girl stealing lemons. And then there's the other one. Oh my god, there's another one that I saw. I saw it on Facebook.
Which
It was
one?
the one where the guy is trying to make a pizza and he like puts his dick through the pizza and is like, let me give you a sausage pizza. And then the granddad has a heart attack. And they fucking carry him out.
Oh, the one you showed me with the Red Riding Hood one.
Oh.
Where the dude's just wearing a wolf mask and like, "Arr, I got
Wait,
you, little girl."
You mean Chad?
No,
God.
shut up.
No.
No, he grabs her like, "Arr."
Let's clarify
And then
that this was like a 30-year-old woman, by the way.
Oh yeah, and he's doing her and stuff. Arr. Like, oh no, and like, I'm not really the wolf man. He pulls his mask off. He says, "I'm Skeletor," and he has a Skeletor mask on. While he's fucking her.
Oh, this is completely off topic, but whatever.
I don't remember that.
You don't. You showed
No.
me it. You showed me it.
No,
like,
I
what?
didn't.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I would remember that.
What?
Are you?
That sounds like the best.
Yeah, I know, and it's not as forgettable as Thor 2. So.
Yeah.
You mean the movie? I didn't see.
You
that movie.
watched
Actually,
it
a
and you
skeleton.
forgot
I didn't
it.
see that movie. With
Shut
you.
the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
up, you did. But
Well, we're
yeah.
talking about horrible pornos. There was another one that I saw on Facebook.
Shut up.
It was
porno.
no, it was called it was just a title of one.
What is it?
And it was Goth Girl Wants to Come More Than She Wants to Die.
Stupid.
That was fucking dumb.
Stupid.
Okay, so back to games.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we covered games because
wait.
what?
Another game I enjoyed as well is Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
It
Oh
doesn't
man.
count. You
It
I've
doesn't
been
count,
playing
but you
it
do
this
get
year,
fractured
though.
butthole.
Yeah,
I've been
the
playing it
fractured
this year.
butthole. Actually, I think it's still fractured butthole is better. Butthole is better.
Well, it came with this. For me.
Yeah, I mean it came with it, but it really doesn't count.
Well, I'm still gonna count it. In
but, okay, I guess you
since
can.
I played it.
I mean, I counted Final Fantasy 15.
Surprisingly, I'm not a huge fan of RPGs. I like them, but I don't play them as much. Only one that I would consider playing
Mario RPG.
no would be Kingdom Hearts. That's the only one I really like.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I'm like, okay. I assume because it's South Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's probably.
So, also, Marvel Infinite, I actually have it now. I didn't buy it. It was given to me in Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And
didn't waste your money. That's
it's...
It
it's
plays
not-
good, looks like shit.
Yeah, and it needed better characters, pretty much. Mega Man X is great, actually.
The soundtrack also sucks.
Yes, it's. I was going to talk about that exactly. I was about to say that. The soundtrack is horrible.
I'm gonna take you
It's
for a
generic.
ride.
There's no that.
Do you want the worst
know.
remix of Dante's theme ever?
Or the only
You got it.
The only good one. Actually, the only good.
The only
one,
good ones are remixes from
Mega Man.
Capcom characters.
Yeah, X's theme is good.
Every Marvel character, Disney's like, hey, you're not allowed to have fun, flavor, and personality. What the fuck are you talking about?
We have to do it like the movie.
Generic orchestra. Yeah.
Also, they took off Captain America's freaking
Iconic theme song.
badass-
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's like, what is it? Like, dun, 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 dun.
It just feels like like Marvel music, like Marvel movie music, and besides Guardians of the Galaxy, who pretty much uses
I think
that does not count. That
People-
is not original music from it.
people
but I still like
defend.
Oh, it is, yeah, but
People defend movie score. I find movie score fucking atrocious 90% of the time. It is so boring and forgettable. I think the only soundtracks I remember are, the iconic ones like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Batman.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Even the Star Wars current new movie.
But then it's like every other theme song, like we'll just go back to Jumanji for a second. Both of them. You don't remember the theme. It's just generic, like dun, 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 while they're walking away.
That's the only thing, I guess. But yeah,
Like movie soundtracks are atrocious. I don't know why they decided a movie soundtrack would be good for example.
Some are.
I can explain it, but it will take a long
Requiem
time.
for a Dream. There's another memorable one.
Which one?
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Dun-na, dun-na-na-na,
Yeah.
dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Well, yeah.
Na-na-na-na.
They used it for freaking other movies too, but yeah, I could explain why music kind of sucks now, and but it'll take a while, so probably for another time. But yeah, should we
I'm
talk?
just thinking about the Goth Girl thing again.
Oh
Can
my
that be?
Shut up!
Can that be the thumbnail
Oh,
title?
yeah,
The episode title. Barkcast episode 2. Goth Girl wants to come more than she wants to die. Clickbait. Or you can make it like, I'm Skeletor.
Or we can combine the Lemon Horde, the Skeletor, and the Goth Girl in the same thumbnail.
Goth Girl wants to steal lemons more than she wants to die. Like, what are we gonna do here?
While getting fucked by Skeletor.
Goth Girl summons Skeletor, steals lemons instead.
Okay, I don't know how the thumbnail's gonna work with that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We'll just have to
We're
see.
gonna Photoshop to hell with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So, anything else from this year before talking about what we want or what we can't wait for next year? Because it's in a few days. Next year's coming in a few days.
What you mean, tomorrow?
No,
Yes.
the next day after tomorrow.
Well, you see, Paul, he's trying his hardest not to put a hard stamp on this episode.
Shut up! Shut up! But yeah. All right. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're doing good.
All right. stuff that is coming in 2018. Anything that you are excited for and you hope for.
Let's see. What am I excited for? Seeing some fucking gameplay on Death Stranding.
That is
Yeah.
That's all.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Um,
Because right now, I'm living in the now. I'm living in the present.
So,
I'm Soul Bad Guy. All that matters is now.
I know. So I guess you don't care about Soul Calibur 6 coming up.
I'll play it when it comes out.
I'm
I
excited.
gotta
for
see
it.
more.
I'm catching up
It's
on
a-
everything
It's
2017
a
had to
reboot,
offer.
pretty much, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
So I guess they're retconning those horrible siblings. So
From what I
fuck
was told.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
From 5.
kids are
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
I
fuck
hope they bring that little mini game, the strategy one.
Which one was it? Is it,
was
from 3?
It was from 3.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit!
talking about?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the board game one?
Yeah.
I spent so much time on that.
That is
Yeah.
great. And
No
you
matter
had your-
how much it corrupted my save game.
It had your OCs, and it was great. It was a campaign for your OCs, and it
It was
was
so good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I also like the multiple endings that each character could get,
yeah.
but also kind of hated how they executed it
Yep.
because it was so stupid. Quick, you have a second to push both these buttons. It's like, oh, it looks like Sophidia dropped the sword.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Fuck, that was stupid.
Just to let you
Yeah.
know, folks, I'm gonna spend hours on the character customization.
I hope it's good. I hope. Well,
Yeah.
I trust Soul Calibur on that because
Character customization is
Uh,
my forte.
Yeah,
My
I can't wait
expertise.
for Skyrim to be ported to something else.
That'll
That'll happen.
What about Mega Man, the new one?
Oh, yeah, let's look forward to
I
that.
will see once it actually
I'll
comes
make-
out
yeah, it's
and
like-
not get canceled.
I know a lot of people criticizing the art. I'm happy that it exists at all.
It's more like it look. It's kind of like a.
It looks normal.
It's normal.
It's not bad. It's not Mighty Number
It's
9.
It's Mega Man though. It's just like classic Mega Man, so we have to
Yeah.
be chill.
It
All
reminds me of Powered Up.
I wish is that I just want another X game.
Yeah, I want another.
Seriously,
X-Men.
after playing X and Infinite, I just went through a nostalgia trip like
Yeah.
this last 2 days.
Oh, dude, I forgot Resident Evil 7 was this year. You reminded me.
Oh shit, yeah. That is
Oh,
yeah.
shit. But yeah, go on. None of us played it, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't. I played it a little bit. I mean, there's a funny story about that for another time. But yeah, Mega Man. Hopefully it's good. Fucking Kingdom Hearts come out already. You fucking asshole.
Please come out.
No.
Nomura, you piece of shit. Stop wasting time. I'm gonna be freaking 80 when fucking 5 like Kingdom Hearts 4 or 5 comes out.
Yeah.
It's like Berserk. We're all stuck in the fucking boat.
Yeah.
Even though the boat they arrived to the destination, we're still stuck in the fucking boat.
They're getting back on that boat.
Oh no! Shut up! I don't want to think about that.
It'll be fine. Don't
But
worry.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Hopefully, my only thing I wish they announced is probably never gonna happen. But Legend of Dragoon remake or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ever play that game?
I kind of want to. I've seen gameplay. Looks pretty good.
It was my first JRPG ever, so I did
It's
not.
the one with the dude with the dragon armor and
Yes.
you have the time.
Yes,
Yeah,
timing.
that one I want.
It's,
to play.
It's pretty much an RPG where it's so simple. The attacks, you do combos by pretty much timing. It's not a quick time event or anything, just timing it perfectly.
It's like the Stick of Truth.
Kind of like that.
That's.
Mhm.
But more complex, a little bit more complex. And you had the ability to pretty much become like this dragoon guy with a badass armor, and each character had different elements and all that. It was fun. It was a simple story, but it was great. But yeah, we almost had him in freaking PlayStation All Stars, the main character from that game, but then it got canceled.
Yeah, PlayStation All Stars was a shame.
But yeah, I wish. Yeah, if I really wish for something that to
PlayStation All Stars. Next, if you're gonna do another one next time, just copy Smash. Just copy Smash. I won't even be mad.
I
Just
would
do it.
I would actually like it a lot more if they leaned into real fighting game and just made it Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
3 characters.
That would have been fine too.
PlayStation to Fighter C. Fuck it, use that engine. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Have freaking Cole from Infamous like.
Don't be ashamed of your fucking Japanese properties that made you.
If anyone else is gonna make a Smash Brothers clone, just make it. Just copy it.
Yeah.
You know, because freaking Nintendo has a monopoly. on that.
PlayStation All Stars was awful for me.
I know.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Oh, God of War 4.
Yeah, there
That
was
looks
that. I
great.
was going to bring that
Yeah.
up.
And a lot of people are actually excited for it, and I am because freaking
Yeah, I am.
freaking fighting people in Asgard. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else before I stop? thinking.
I'm excited for possibly the Nintendo Direct.
That's the
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares about that?
And them announcing Smash.
They're gonna Fire Emblem game from.
All you're
whatever
getting
Switch.
is a port.
Maybe, or a new game. I don't know.
Actually,
I'll be happy with either or.
Actually,
No,
my-
that whiny baby Sakurai is just gonna complain about how he wants to kill himself again.
Oh,
Even
shut
though
up.
he's a
Sakurai
fucking
wants-
vampire, and
Yeah.
he looks younger now than he was 20 years ago. It's fucking weird.
Sakurai wants to come more than he wants to die.
But yeah, freaking Smash. If they're gonna port it, I just want them to bring more characters, like 7.
It already has a lot. Bring back Spaceship Emissary.
No, but that helps because they're like,
Subspace.
why would you just want to get the same damn game without any?
Bring an actual fucking arcade mode.
Story
I-
mode.
Yeah, story mode will be fun.
Subspace.
There was
Emissary.
nothing in that new one, was there?
No, there
No.
wasn't.
That's
And
bullshit.
it'll
fun
be
to
cool.
play.
It'll be cool interaction with the all the characters they pull out, like new ones.
Yeah.
Out of all the fighting games that got rid of arcade modes, why Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Good
Too
point.
competitive.
Good point.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
That
I
game
know.
is built for casuals.
I know pretty much.
Maybe. But
And
the
it's
fucking-
hard to master.
Yeah, and all of them abandoned it to go back to Melee again.
And
How does that
being-
make you feel?
They're all a bunch of melee fags. I don't care.
Yeah. Melee sucks. Stop playing it.
It's alright.
But yeah, I can't think of movies right now. Also, they're coming up, and actually, yeah,
Can't either.
Avengers and Black Panther look cool.
For some reason, I felt Black Panther already came out.
And it hasn't come out yet.
Wow.
Wow.
In 2
Wow.
months.
Wow.
In 2 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, Black Panther, Avengers. Shit, is there anything else? Maybe? I don't know. I can't think of anything right now.
All right. Well, it seems like we got everything then, right?
Yeah.
You
All
sure?
right.
I'm
Then
Link.
one quick thing I want to talk about before we go.
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star is getting a CG movie
Oh,
that goes
shit.
8 frames a second. And it made me so mad because every time I watch Japanese movies and they're 8 frames a second, I'm like, why the fuck are they doing this? So I did a little bit of digging for a topic, some investigative journalism, if you will.
See, before you say that, okay, so the first podcast we did, I said I didn't like any CG anime. The only one I liked was the one you showed me, Alan. Was Geis?
Oh, yeah.
Gans?
Gans, yeah.
Gans.
Gans,
that
oh.
one I enjoyed.
Yeah, yeah, but that one actually does not do the frames per second. It actually does. Like, it's one of the best looking CG movies ever. Like, 100% back it up.
Mhm.
I need to buy that fucking Blu-ray or whatever comes
But
out.
continue, Steve.
So yeah, I by research, I just typed in why the fuck do anime CG movies look like dog shit,
Now tell me.
and the first result was from Anime News Network.
Oh, of course they are.
From 2016. So here's what I figured, because the guy who wrote the article I don't think did a very good job of it, and I couldn't tell what were examples and what were like explanations. But basically the excuse is old people don't know how to do CG. And to elaborate further, so it's like, oh, they're working their employees like slaves for minimum wage, and young people don't want to do it because they're like, oh man, you're going to work us to death for 16 hours in minimum wage? Go to hell. So old people are stuck doing it, and old people are dying. So
Oh my God.
they're like, okay, old people look at it and are like, yeah, 3D models. Okay, let's animate it like stop motion claymation. So they pose the models, screenshot, pose the model, screenshot.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's how they've been doing it. And then they
Why?
apply filters to it to make it look like cel-shaded CG. And so that's what they do. And what's worse is, anime cuts corners, right? A lot of the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, anime has a very specific look because of that. So let's do it in our CG. So what they do, so normally how it works, for conversations, you do 6 frames a second. Because you only need to animate the mouth moving. Everything else is fine. You got it. Action scenes will range from 16 frames to 24 frames. And then depending on the action scene. If it's like fluid sword slashing, like getting all around, like fighting, 24 frames. If it's like behind the camera running, like ooh yeah, like running towards something, 16 frames because you don't need that many. Cut corners, it's all good. The way a lot of animation programs work, right, Paul, like, is that you set a frame rate.
Yeah.
They set their default at 8. Which is why the conversation CG is as slow, or why the combat CG is as slow as talking CG. They don't fluctuate between the frames. And that's why your CG anime looks like it goes 8 frames a second. Because they're trying to be lazy and capture the aesthetic, but also they're old people that don't fucking make their models animate in the program. They take screenshots like claymation.
And this is why
working their bones off.
Yeah. That's why I don't understand how the fuck Gans-O was created in that kind of freaking environment.
I don't know. Gans was pretty good.
Yeah, like Gans-O, like the fucking CG, it's like it looks like people moving fluently, perfectly. It's almost like Kingsglaive, almost kind of.
Yeah.
Kingsglaive's still better, but it's almost like Kingsglaive.
So there you go. There's your what are we gonna call this segment? Barkutainment. Barkucation.
Oh my God.
Educational podcast. There you go, guys. For you in animation school, don't animate like Japanese old people. They're working on CG.
Unless it's Ganzo.
Exactly, yeah.
Or Kingsglaive? No, it was made by French people, wasn't it?
Maybe. They do actually have to outsource now.
Yeah,
Japan, stop fucking destroying your employees' morale.
Stop.
Let them have an afternoon at least.
So, stop making them do a lot of stupid slice of life every fucking season.
Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just talking about their work ethic. Like, holy shit, they're fucking...
know, but you know that... there's
6 days a week. Sometimes you don't even get to go back home.
Just a reminder.
12 hours a day.
Just a reminder. Back in the day, it was like 12 at most shows coming up every season.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like over 50.
Oh yeah, trash CG.
So yeah, that's why there's so much. Like, there's not enough.
Actually, hold on. You did say that there were 2 animes and only 2 this season that were worth watching.
Or the year.
Oh, the whole year.
Oh shit! I can't even talk about a little bit about the anime coming up and all that. But yeah, only good ones. No one's gonna agree with me, obviously. It's Garo, because it's freaking modern times. And it has one of the manliest motherfucker main characters ever, so there's that. It's pretty fun. Also, The Reflection. A lot of people do not agree with this one. It's the Stan Lee anime. That's how people call it.
Mm-hmm.
It was made by Stan Lee. It's so American influence. Like, the art style is very trying to make it more comic bookish, but a lot of people didn't like it. But it's the pacing and all that. I liked it. It felt like a comic book being turned into an anime, and it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And was there anything else? I guess you can sort of count My Hero Academia, even though I don't care about it that much. But
people like it. Stain exists.
And yeah,
Froppy exists.
Froppy exists, I guess. Yeah, but she's too young for me. Whatever. Yeah, I guess those are the only 3 ones.
It's fine.
It's fine. But upcoming stuff, holy shit, fucking Netflix. Like I said last time, fucking Netflix. They have a bunch of shit coming up. Freaking.
They'll never stop making anything.
Yeah, they'll never stop.
They just greenlit a show by lesbian dragons.
Netflix, you're greenlit.
Yes, you're greenlit.
Yeah, pretty much that's all they'll tell you.
You're good. You got it.
Except if you have like comments on your Facebook that you do horrible stuff, like in South Park.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless you're
Mark Zuckerberg beat up all those children.
You cannot block my style.
Yeah.
See, I block you.
I have to admit, that interpretation of Mark Zuckerberg, not very funny. I didn't laugh a whole lot in that episode.
I know, I was just weirded out by it. Yeah. But yeah.
They were going for a joke that fell flat.
Also, Persona 5 anime in April.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that.
I need to beat the game before I get there.
Yeah, play that game or you're going to be spoiled to shit.
Yep. And what other stuff? Well, I can't think of anything right now. Maybe another time. Because maybe then starting the next year, I'll just mention other stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Paul?
Oh, yes. Right. Also, I have this friend who has a YouTube channel. His name's Chris Otaku.
Yeah.
Don't plug Chris Otaku. Everybody send all your dislikes to him. All 23 of
No,
you.
Wait,
no.
who the fuck
He's a
is
Let's
that?
Player.
Who
He's
the-
a friend of mine.
Oh
from
shit, he's a
school.
Let's Player. He gave up his, you go to animation school, which means he gave up his art.
No,
He's
no,
Egoraptor.
No, 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 shut up.
He gave up everything and became an LPer. Don't support that behavior. Animation needs to exist on the internet again.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, isn't that the reason why Ruby exists? Because it's made online.
Yes, actually.
And you hate it?
Actually, well, hey, just like Breath of the Wild, because I know people shit on me because they were like, oh, you hate Zelda games for doing different things, but then Breath of the Wild does something different and you still hate it. It's like, oh, well, just because it did something different doesn't mean it's, like, good. And so it's like, oh, just because Ruby is the only animated thing on the internet doesn't mean it's good.
It's not perfect, but yeah, it has a lot of flaws.
Okay, fine. Like, I know people appreciate the story and all that. I can't get over how ugly it looks.
Well, hopefully they'll get even better, like, graphically, so this guy
Like,
won't fix it.
okay, it's not even graphics, it's set design. Get a fucking set designer. Because it's the problem that fucking PSP and Vita games have, where it's like, giant square room with some walls and a random desk. And it's like, alright. I saw the fight scene where they fought like a Grim, I guess. Like I random saw, like, alright, what's going on here? It's like 27 or like a season finale. And they fought a Grim or whatever. And it's like, here are these empty, textureless, plain, boring buildings. Everything's gray in the background. There's maybe a tree off in the distance. And here's a singular fountain. You are in a nothing.
Yeah.
You are in nothing. You are standing in nothing. It looks so boring.
You are nothing.
Well,
Yes, exactly.
I noticed that it's been getting a little better, like, from this new season, but yeah.
Just put props in the background. It's not hard.
I think some of them are hand-drawn or digitally drawn. I don't know. Never mind, noticed.
I mean, I don't know about the art quality, but you need props.
Yeah, I guess.
You can't have empty streets and say that it is a bustling city.
Here is his YouTube channel, folks. Chris_O_taco.
Yeah. If we're talking about random plugs, I went to the fucking museum. They have a culture museum there in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, kids, look at these Native American pots. Here's a little coloring book area. Post your coloring. And then there was just like, you had pots where it's like, oh, here's a picture of a cat just drawing a wolf, blah, blah, blah. One of the pots was just like, twitchtv.com, like twitch.tv/ the Tatman Tim or whatever. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Just plug in.
Like, what the fuck? And I checked it to see if it's like a child, but it can't be a child because it's like Tim the Tatman.
We will not put the description, that link.
Hey guys,
Down
if
below.
you want to help make Tim the Tatman happy, he tried hard putting his shit in the culture museum. You might as well visit him. Tim the Tatman.
No, Chris O Taco.
Why not do both?
We'll put the links down in the description.
Alright, one more thing I
maybe
just
we will.
remembered. What's coming up for comics, and anyone wants to get into them, there's two things. Milestone, coming out in 2018. Static Shock, go get it. Support.
Yeah. Static Shock needs love.
And also, something that is kind of cool, hopefully it'll get more attention. It's called DC's New Age of Heroes. Pretty much, they're getting A-tier artists and writers to do brand new stuff. New characters and
I
stuff.
see him. 88 whole subscribers. Chris needs you.
Yeah.
All 23 of you go there.
But yeah.
We're not doing much better, but
Yeah.
You know.
hopefully as our quality goes up, we'll get more views.
I
Then
know.
Then he'll plug us. Self-sustaining.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you mention
DC, give me some free comics, some support. You go get Static,
Yeah,
and
support us.
Official reviews.
yeah. I also have a blog, but I'll put it another time.
Blue Apron, be our sponsors.
Yeah.
I'll put it another time. It's just I need to put.
Are
more
you
stuff.
tired of eating McDonald's?
Yeah.
Me too.
Now we're
We
just
have these
fucking around.
delicious meals. Brought to us by Blue Apron, which I can eat with my freshly shaved face, provided by Harry's Razors,
Yes.
while I sleep on my comfortable Casper mattress. Come on, you guys, help us out.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anything else?
It's really great while I go to sleep listening to my Audible books.
God fucking damn it!
Audible.com/bark. Come on. Please. Give us money. We'll get you 23 people.
DC, give me money. Give me a job.
See you later, guys.
Well, wait, is that the end?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, I guess at the end, say bye, Emily and Stephanie.
And Happy New Year.
See ya.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's the wrong podcast. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Happy New Year.